Hi, Deadlocks here again. Today got this quick set, which is a challenge lock made by Charles Rich. Is named number 2 because it is the second one that he done. Let's see if I can get a pick and gut on video. I've actually picked it already. It's quite a fun pick. Sometimes decides to be a pain. It's probably a good idea for me to fold the knife away on my Leatherman instead of leaning on it like a numpty who's going to cut themselves.
What?
I was leaning on my knife and the knife was out. I'm thinking, something doesn't feel comfortable.
I never talk on these videos.
That's what you're there for.
Why I have to talk?
Because I'm concentrating. I find it difficult to conversate and concentrate.
Oh. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say today.
You gonna blame that on your migraine?
Yeah.
Thought you might.
Why are you being mean to me? I hate when I'm trying to figure out reviews and things.
Why?
Because, like, when you look at it, out of 425 reviews, there's been 61% of 5 stars, 4 stars 19, 3 stars 9, 2 stars 4, and then 6% of 1 stars. But I don't know which ones to listen to.
Personally, I tend to read, like, I tend to look for the things that tends to have the better reviews, and then read the bad reviews to find out why they're bad. Because some of them are bad because, like, oh, the service was bad, or I had a disagreement with someone via email when my order wasn't correct and stuff like that. And like half the time it's just...
No, somebody else saying like I burnt the eyelid and shit. But there's only one that says that, but she slept in it.
Yeah, that's probably not the thing to do with it.
Yeah. But like the more recent reviews seem to be the ones that...
I think I've overset something here.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know what to read. Not hot enough. Let's just... Oh, I'm just going to bite the bullet and buy it. The worst that happens is rubbish and I lost 20 quid.
Or actually the worst that can happen is a bouncy face, but the NHS is free, so...
Let's see. Says it goes up to 20 degrees. 20 degrees is quite enough, isn't it? I don't even know how much these go up to. Doesn't even tell you. 20 degrees should be fine.
There we go. We have an open. That look, that look can actually be quite tricky though. So sometimes it seems to pop open relatively quickly. I think it might have something to do with the order you do the pins in, but I'm not really sure.
Is that because when you've opened it using other pins and other directions it didn't work?
I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give anything away to people who might pick it in the future.
Oh.
But there were certain things that I did that seemed to make it easier to pick. I have picked it a couple of times. It did take me, I think it took me a solid 10 minutes the first time I picked it. And then the next time I tried to pick it, it took me quite some time and I couldn't figure out why.
Oh yeah, you're getting very frustrated with it.
No, that wasn't the one that I got frustrated with. That was the one that came from Thumper, which I could pop open really easy
And then
and repeatedly. And as soon as I turned the camera on, I couldn't get anywhere with it. But yeah, since this one was made by Charles Rich, it only seems fitting that we use the pin and tray that Charles Rich made.
Oh yeah, I love that pin and tray.
It is a beautiful pin and tray.
Good piece of wood he's picked.
I love wood pin and trays, and I wanted a good custom one, and this just hit the nail on the head for me. It's perfect. I'm chuffed to bits with this pin and tray.
You did do a mid job with it, like.
Oh, almost a gutting disaster. We don't want gutting disaster. Actually, I'm going to lock this up.
So you don't have a disaster.
Because I have a key anyway. I'm going to lock it up. And to know nicely that these have those lovely fishbone cores that if you do it wrong, you brick the lock.
Don't do that, you don't want to break his lock.
So I'm going to keep everything as straight as I can and put the shim in for an extra bit of security. If I can actually get the shim in. Come on, man. Try this. Turn it a bit and try and put it in.
I always wanted to try these as a thing to do. The fuse beads things, you know, like you get the beads and you make patterns and then you iron them and it makes like a little pattern thing on it.
Nope.
They were really popular a few years ago, these things.
I'm
concentrating. I know. Always. They always look so fun. And you can make different things and people used to sell them on like Etsy and stuff. And
see if we can.
No, they're cute. My friend used to make Pokemon out of them.
Oh, I thought I'd done a bad thing there. Oh, I kind of have done a bad thing because the pin popped out.
Have you caught it?
And I ruined the spring. I don't know where the pin came from.
Oh my goodness. So you broke it. You got some spare springs?
Oh, some spare springs somewhere. Pin 1 went a little bit awry. I've got some tweezers here somewhere. There they are. That's all right.
Did you say you had spare springs?
I've got springs somewhere. So this must be pin. Oh, don't throw that away. Must be pin 1. Nice. Still got. Throwing springs around here. I'm doing a bad job of this. Right. At least I haven't lost anything. I think that's about as close as I've ever got to a gutting disaster.
Oh.
Yeah, see if I can get the camera to show this.
It doesn't.
Have you got a torch somewhere?
On my phone.
That'll do. Can I borrow you? Actually, can I get the torch on this? Yes, I can.
Yes, you can.
Yes, now we can see that the chambers in the Bible are threaded. So that is a nice touch. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, you can see how you did it. I like your thinking, I like your style.
What was it?
What's going on in here then? We have a threaded in pin 1, in chamber 1, and clear in the rest. All threaded in the Bible. I'm on the wrong side there. Yes, everything is threaded in there. Let's have a look at these pins. So one, we have a serrated key pin, and I'm not sure what you would call that, but that's interesting. It's kind of, it's like a mushroom pin with a serration on it.
It's a red mushroom.
Another one, pin 2, got a standard key pin and a mushroom for the driver. 3, standard and a mushroom. 4, standard, and I don't even know what you would call that. There's a fair bit going on with that. And 5, another standard key pin. And another very interesting driver with a lot going on. All the springs are the same. May have killed one, but I'll replace that. That's all from us. See you next time. I say.
What?
That's all from us. See you next time.
Oh, bye.
Oh my god! What are you doing? That's cheating! What are you doing? It's not even working for you.